Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, September 9, 2023. Life, love, passion, and sex are all on the menu now and for the month to come. This is because sweet Venus, the planet of pleasure, is orbiting in the zodiac sign of Leo and back to direct motion. This is a truly majestic transit for love, laughter, and fertility for you. Yet, the good news is that all zodiac signs can share in it. In the zodiac rules the themes of romance, fertility, and creativity and encourages us to live life vibrantly. Expect that with our divine goddess spinning happily in this fiery zodiac sign, your entire existence will feel immensely enchanted. Let go of the past. You may feel uncertain about your professional future since you may need to go through issues that might be holding you back when the moon in Gemini squares Neptune retrograde in Pisces. A colleague might be increasingly open about frustrations with you or a commitment that they have to work on with you during this square. You may also need to let go of how past paraprofessional relationships affect you during this transit. Either way, you should clear the air and then move on to focus on other things in your work life. As the stars continue to align on the job and career fronts, and this is having a positive impact on Pluto, now in his final weeks in retrograde motion in your income sector, it is the other side of the financial fence that gets its turn today. With no planetary activity in your financial sector, the moon returns with a chance to check in on your financial situation and money matters while at the same time fueling your financial instincts and imagination. Your powers of communication continue to be strong. Today's physical focus should be on your feet. Yes, wherever you plant your feet indicates the direction in which you will head. The aspect at play asks you to be determined, and to follow through on what you say. It's a great day to pick up an exercise routine you've been talking about, and likewise to really think about the expression, "You are what you eat." You are entering a phase when you will be taking stock and sifting through things, and starting a new cycle. You're going to start fresh and undertake a trip or a new job. In the weeks coming up, there will be some changes that are heavy to bear, but you will rapidly be in the saddle again. Stay active and involved, and very soon the situation will work itself out, most notably in your sentimental life. While you are waiting, take care of your liver. It is just as the Sun is separating from an alignment with Mercury, who moves into his final 7 days in retrograde motion in your career sector today, that he moves into a friendly aspect to Jupiter, in his early days in retrograde motion in your work sector. At a time when every planet across the income, work and career fronts is now in retrograde motion, but with the Sun still looking to the future, this is shining the solar on new career possibilities and the doors open to the past, second chances and untapped job potential. This is also locking in support between the two. Before leaving your relationship sector today, a visit that began 2 days ago with a friendly aspect to Mars in your friendship sector ends with a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Ceres there. As well as wrapping up a positive few days for friendship and relationship building and leaving you feeling more emotionally engaged, the moon will leave you with a better understanding of your needs and priorities on both fronts. Our eyes in the sky. As the Sun begins to separate from its alignment with Mercury in your work sector, and Jupiter settles into its early days of retrograde motion in your income sector, a remarkable celestial event unfolds. The Sun and Jupiter, two of the most significant and influential celestial bodies in our solar system, are converging in a rare conjunction. This cosmic rendezvous marks their first collaboration in this particular alignment in a dozen years. It offers a unique opportunity to blend the Sun's emphasis on new job prospects with the newly opened doors to revisiting the past, seizing second chances, and tapping into previously unexplored income potential. The recent departure of the moon from your income sector, just yesterday, has left you with a heightened sensitivity to financial matters. However, it's the impeccable timing of these celestial movements that makes this astrological event all the more profound. Not only was the moon present when Jupiter commenced its retrograde journey 2 days ago, but it also coincided with an alignment between the Sun and Mercury. This alignment served to illuminate both fresh opportunities and untapped potential in your professional sphere. When a planet transitions from direct to retrograde or vice versa, it must momentarily pause to execute a celestial U-turn. Depending on the typical speed of the planet, this hiatus can last for days or even weeks. Therefore, it's expected that Venus, having recently shifted to direct motion, will remain relatively stationary for the next 3 days. However, given Venus's usual swiftness, she will gradually regain momentum by week's end. Furthermore, with the supportive presence of Juno, the asteroid symbolizing commitment, financial matters are poised to accelerate more rapidly than one might initially anticipate. In essence, these celestial alignments are painting a vivid picture of evolving opportunities in your work life and income prospects. It's a time when the cosmos is aligning in your favor, and as Venus starts to gain momentum, you can look forward to a promising and exciting period of financial growth and professional development. The Moon, currently positioned in Gemini, forms a challenging square aspect with Neptune, which is in retrograde in Pisces today. This celestial configuration ushers in a rather hazy and nebulous atmosphere that seems to envelop the entire day. It's as though we're walking through a thick fog of emotions and uncertainties. Navigating through this mist can be quite perplexing, as it blurs the line between our fears and our intuition. Consequently, making clear-headed decisions might prove to be a formidable task. Given this cosmic backdrop, it would be wise to put off any major decisions for a more auspicious time. Interestingly, your words will hold a special power today. People will be struck by your eloquence and persuasive abilities. They'll be inspired to follow your lead, feeling assured that your intentions are centered around the collective success of everyone involved. Your influence is not rooted in the pursuit of personal power, but rather in your desire to foster popularity and secure favorable outcomes for your team or community. However, a word of caution regarding financial matters is in order. The current astrological configuration suggests that investing capital at this juncture could lead to unfavorable, perhaps even disastrous, consequences. It's highly probable that you might make a wrong financial choice, so it's advisable to exercise prudence and refrain from making significant financial commitments. If you've had long-standing plans for a major purchase, it might be wise to delay it for a little while longer, as unexpected events could soon disrupt your plans. Taking care of your physical well-being is another important aspect to consider today. Give yourself the gift of rest and relaxation, especially if you find yourself in stressful circumstances. Prioritize adopting a healthier attitude toward self-care, especially during challenging times. Assess the value of expending your energy reserves wisely, discerning when it's truly worth it and when it might be better to conserve your strength.